to our next episode of In the City con Cristi, where we get to interview amazing people from our Doral community. And today I'm so lucky because we are interviewing some super dynamic, incredible women that are business owners, entrepreneurs right here in the city of Doral. And with me today I have Kemyana and I have Anne, to be a part of this podcast where we get to interview incredible people that make up Doral. So thank you, ladies, for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Madam
We're happy
Mayor.
to be here.
Good, awesome. Well, tell us a little bit about yourselves. And I wanted to interview you all because obviously, in February, we're celebrating Black History Month.
Yeah.
So we want to highlight incredible entrepreneurs in our community that represent, Black History Month and represent the African American culture and all the incredible milestones that you've accomplished and come through. And we want to celebrate that. And so we want to celebrate you all. And that's why I said, let's find two really incredible women, African American, that have just hit it out of the park. So tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Well, I'm Kemyana Jones Bay. I'm originally born and raised in a small country town of Franklin, Louisiana. And I kind of came to Miami with H&R Block. I started there years and years ago. Moon years ago. And I just, when I was in Franklin, Louisiana, my parents, I have a French background, so my parents and my grandparents, they spoke French. So it's always like impressed on me to learn another language. So prior to me moving to Miami, straight out of high school, I lived in Mexico for almost 4 years. And I was an English teacher there. So I learned Spanish, and I'm like, oh, where is this going to take me? And I've been enjoying the journey. So then I end up here in Miami. I came originally as part of speaking of Black history, I came originally as part of the diversity team.
Oh, wow.
So it was to try to diversify and help unify the Latin initiative with the American initiative that H&R Block had at the time. But lo and behold, I love corporate, but at the same time, I always like to control my destiny.
You want the freedom.
Absolutely. So, therefore, I decided to go in the entrepreneur route and started in real estate. And then from real estate, I kind of dabbled into hair. And that is where I end up marrying the two. And thus, we have Perfect Salon Suites. And we're here in the heart of Miami, which is the beauty capital, I feel, of the United States, one of the biggest places here for beauty, as well as I'm able to use my real estate because what Perfect Salon Suites do is we provide real estate space or beauty space for beauty professionals.
Right.
And so we're in 2 of the malls here, and we chose the city of Doral as our second mall because this city is so wonderfully ran. We love just the way Doral is kept.
You're getting ahead of yourself.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, sorry. I'm talking too much already.
That's okay.
She go
You
fast.
said a couple things
Yeah.
that I want to point out. You came from a small town
Absolutely.
to Miami, big town, right? Even though Doral, I find we're like that perfect little mix. We're like we're that big town feeling in a small town.
Absolutely.
Everybody kind of knows each other. I love that you know Spanish. Give us a little bit of Spanish. Dime algo en español.
Sí, por eso yo soy feliz para estar aquí con usted.
Ah,
Bienvenidos. Felicidades por ser la alcaldesa de la ciudad de Doral. Y yo estoy muy feliz para tener un negocio aquí en Doral.
Very good. You speak very good Spanish.
Yeah.
Muy bien el español.
Sí.
Perfect. Well, the other thing you said, which I always talk about with entrepreneurs, is, we leave from working 40 hours a week for someone else to work 80 hours a week for ourselves.
Correct.
Right?
Yes.
Isn't that
It's very good.
crazy?
It's
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah. So, but I still say there's freedom to that.
Amen.
So we can talk a little bit about that too.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank
That
you.
was very nice. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Anne.
Well, I'm Ann Johnson Bay, and I'm from a small town called Hope, Indiana. My great-grandparents purchased a farm back in the 30s. They joined a religious organization that taught a lot about race pride. So I grew up really with the American dream and that you have an obligation to make more of yourself. And so it's really always had me into real estate, seeing the opportunities that were afforded me by my parents, my great-grandparents having a farm. All of our families live out there. I grew up out there, all my cousins. So then I went to college, got a degree. I worked for Toyota, Sony, Chrysler.
So both came from corporate America.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Small town, corporate America. So I had 3 jobs at that one time with the same company. So, like you said, a lot of time building someone else's dreams.
Yeah.
Got into real estate, purchased a duplex, met this young lady, and started seeing what she was doing with salon suites, and I was like, I can help her.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, I'm using my skills to make it more of a system.
Right.
What's going on electrically, fixing plumbing problems, optimizing the flow. So before you just go expand, I think we can make more money at this location. So as I got to learn her industry, I was able to come in and look at this and say, man, this is great real estate. I like to say it's real estate, but it's really advanced real estate.
Right.
It's really fast. It's more money. And marrying it with the beauty professionals, I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Awesome. Well, that's great. What a wonderful story as well. And putting your 2 different professions together to really come up with this business that's doing so well. And it's interesting, and I want to talk about this. So the name of your business is Perfect Salon Suites.
Correct.
Right? And what it is, it's basically mini salons inside a big space.
Correct.
And we're seeing this a lot in different types of businesses, right? Even restaurants. You now have shared spaces where there are food halls. Right? And so, especially in metropolitan cities like ours, where real estate is expensive, it is more feasible for small business owners to kind of collaborate off of each other. And we started to see this with shared workspace, like We Think, and where were some of the others that were like think tanks that they would come and share spaces. The names of them are escaping me now, but we're now seeing this evolve into businesses. So tell me a little bit about the beauty industry and how a traditional salon, which one person owned, and then you had kind of the chairs that you would rent out, or you had people that worked for you giving the service, how that industry has shifted, and tell me how COVID affected that.
So with me starting in the beauty industry, I actually started in hair extensions. So I was a hair extension distributor to the salons here. So I got a lot of firsthand knowledge about salon ownership, dealing with salon owners. And when I'm distributing the hair, I get to find out what all of the issues that salon owners are entrepreneurs that they go through. A lot of the issues were this is one of the reasons why I did the retail part, just having a second income, in the same space. A lot of it was them just wanting to do their artistry and not have to worry about the overhead. And that's what sparked me to do salon suites, or got me interested in it. Another thing was education. I worked with Paul Mitchell for a little bit and helping with a hair extension program. So learning that, and I educated a lot of the salon professionals on hair extensions, on how to put them in, doing classes, those type of things. So I was like, the salon suite industry was a perfect match for me and what I had been exposed to and going to the different salons, because I was able to provide them with space where they can focus on their artistry. They don't have to worry about the nuances of day-to-day operations. If if a pipe breaks, or if the lights, electrical problem, any of those things, I take care of all of that. Plus the education side, I'm able to mentor, which I love doing.
Yeah.
I'm able to provide educational experiences for them, teach them how to make money. Just in the city of Doral, with this new location that we opened in November, yay!
Yeah.
We're in Miami International Mall, and I was able to bring 36 businesses in a post-pandemic to the city of Doral.
Yeah.
And they can own and operate their own business and be in control of their own financial destiny without anyone telling them how many clients they can have. The sky's the limit. And I think this is what's so rewarding for me, because I'm able to see their potential, help them live their potential, and then see the rewards of them making money.
And tell me, with COVID, so the business that you had, you opened right now in Doral in November.
Correct.
They're an international mall. Check them out. And your previous business, which was the same concept, is
in Mall of America,
in Mall
or
of
now
America.
Midway Crossings.
Okay, perfect. And tell me, was that open during the pandemic? Before?
We opened that
During.
at the
At the
start
start
of
of the pandemic.
Yeah.
So,
Pandemic was going on. We had COVID shots, masks on, going in construction sites. It was
oh
a
wow,
lot.
yeah. No, it was a lot for I think
And-
for everybody, but
Yes, ma'am.
definitely business owners. I mean, it was a scary time. I
Very
think.
scary.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I pushed forward with opening it during the pandemic is because I saw so many salons shut down.
Right.
And these people, some of them had nowhere to go. And they've
Right.
been in business 20 years, 15 years. And I'm like, okay, I could either cry and be a part of, everybody crying over the COVID, or I could be a solution. And I chose the latter, to be a solution to, the issues that we had with having businesses shut down.
Right.
And I said, so while everybody was shutting down, we were opening businesses and helping people.
And like as an
Amen.
engineer, like I really see those issues. The issues with the salons, they were having issue keeping people.
Right.
And then the issue with the people is they wanted their own artistic creativity.
Right.
But they have to work the hours they're told. They have to do it a certain way.
Right.
So what's happened is we did teach a free class on how salon owners that currently have salons could do suites in their current location. So we like to help people, even if it is becoming our
Competition. Yeah.
But there's enough for all of us.
I always say competition is good. It's healthy,
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
It helps you keep your edge, stay on your feet, find the next thing. Marketing, it's really important. So,
Exactly.
competition is good. I've never shy away from competition. So that's wonderful. So tell me a little bit about what are the different, what do you offer inside your suite right now? What are the different options that our public has inside your suite?
So as the beauty professionals, they offer anything from hair extensions. In Mall of America, we can do nails. In International Mall, we don't offer nails, but there is nails across the hall that they do offer. We offer aesthetics, so anything from lashes to I'm used to saying pestañas and cejas, but anyways, anything from lashes to eyebrows, eyebrow tinting, any professional services, massage, any professional services that you can get at any salon,
Okay.
we offer.
So what about
in the salon
a
suites.
quick, listen, I'm on the move, always busy. I've got 10 minutes to get, my stuff done. Well, maybe not 10 minutes, but I've got 30 minutes to get
Yeah.
my hands and feet done and maybe a blow dry.
Yes.
Can you guys, help me out in 30 minutes,
We got you
45
covered.
minutes to get a good blow dry and my nails and feet done? Can I get it all done at once?
That's the beauty of it. I
gotta be in and out. I gotta
Yeah.
be in and out.
Our salon owners, they do work together.
Yeah.
I've seen them in each
Yes.
other's suites
Yeah.
working on people before. So
And
yeah, they work together. It's a collaborative workspace.
Yeah.
It's really exciting to see
Good.
the environment.
Good. I find that nowadays women, we're getting busier and busier. It's not like before, right? I mean, I
Yes.
do have like my calendared time nail appointment because I feel like, if my nails are not done, I don't feel prepared for the day.
Right.
But, we are getting busier and busier, and we're women, we're wives, we're moms, we're sisters, we're daughters, and we're entrepreneurs, and we're, executives and professionals. And so I find that more and more people are finding for a solution that's a one-stop, quick, like I need to get
Absolutely.
everything done in one place. Then I gotta go over here to do my hair and another place to do my nails. So I think it's a great opportunity for women to find a place where they can come, relax a little bit, and maybe have a cup of coffee
Yep.
and get their nails and feet done, and lashes, and get beautiful, right? Because we
Absolutely.
gotta, I find that we're successful, and I feel my best when I look good, when I feel
Absolutely.
good, right? So
Yes.
I say that when I take some time for me to feel good about myself, I can give more to what I'm doing, which in my case, it's to everyone else, right? Because I serve the community, so I'm constantly giving to others. So every once in a while, carve out a little time for yourself, right?
It's the truth.
Carve out a little time for
Little
yourself,
love for us, yeah.
right? And to go with Valentine's month, right? Give a little love to yourself. Yes.
But
so
self-care is very important, especially nowadays. And I think we learned that through the pandemic.
Yes.
So, and then as women, as females, I feel like when it comes to the area of beauty, a lot is expected of us,
Yes.
when we're out there. So
Isn't that the case?
a lot is expected of us. And so giving yourself that little 45 minutes, it
Yes.
makes a world of a difference.
does.
And I love the salon suites because you can do it all in one
Yep.
place.
Yep.
You don't have to, like you say, drive around. So whenever you're
Yeah.
ready, we got you, girl.
Oh, yeah, awesome. So tell me, why Doral?
Oh.
What called you to Doral?
Location.
Location.
Tell people, it's all about the location,
Yes,
security,
it is.
schools, family, culture. We've got it all.
Yeah. When you say Doral, the beauty professionals' ears perk
Really?
up. Absolutely.
That's great.
It's very
They
prestigious
wanna
to
be
be
here.
a part of the city. And
Awesome.
I just felt so proud coming in and out of this building,
Yeah.
seeing all the construction
Oh,
going
that makes
on
me so
outside.
happy.
Yes.
I'm from Hope, Indiana, and I'm in Doral. It's pretty impressive. I love it.
Awesome. And how was it working with the city? Honestly, tell me
Oh
what do
my
we
gosh.
gotta fix? What's your suggestions for what we gotta fix? What did you love? What did you hate? Give me some good feedback. I'm ready for the criticism.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
What do you have to fix? It's that system.
Okay, that
unfortunately,
system, yes, the
what
permitting.
happens is sometimes you put in for your permit, right?
Yes.
So the clerks will take it, they assign it to the reviewer.
Yeah.
And sometimes it gets lost in limbo.
Yes.
Now
How long
what-
did it take you to get open?
Oh, boy.
Well, obviously you know construction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
Okay.
went through this ourselves. We did
Yeah.
this. We ran this.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I tell you, I find that when someone that's in the business understands construction, it
Yeah,
makes
it
it
flows
easier.
a
So
lot easier.
we opened we're entrepreneurs, my husband and I too, and we opened up ice cream shops throughout Miami-Dade County, and we did one here in Doral. We sold a couple years ago, but we built from the scratch. I mean, we built from a shell into a full business, and my husband's also in the construction industry, and so because we understood it, and it took us 8 months
Oh,
in this city.
wow.
But because we understood it, I feel like we were able to move a lot quicker. I find a lot that the calls I get sometimes of people like my permit is stuck.
It's the education.
We have things we need to fix too. I'm all about improvement.
Right.
However, I find that sometimes it's that people don't understand the construction industry, and
It
and,
is.
and contractors can take advantage. I mean,
Absolutely.
that is the truth.
That is why
not
you've
all
seen us
not
running
all
it.
contractors,
Yeah.
but it's good to know a little bit. Like inform yourselves, get educated.
Yes.
And by the way, here in the city of Doral, we do provide workshops to come and understand a lot of this. So we encourage those that are watching, check out the workshops we offer for startup, for your startup businesses, because it's good to understand kind of the logistics of what it's going to take if you're going to do construction or whatever it may be. I mean, I think that being informed is extremely important. So
It is.
I'm sure that helped, but tell me, how long did it take for you guys to get open?
It took about the 8 months.
Okay.
But I just want to say this about the city of Doral. The one thing, I've had so many meltdowns at this building,
Yes.
and they were so
The people are
helpful.
amazing.
The people are amazing.
Amazing.
And when I say
Good.
meltdowns, it had nothing to do so much with the city. I'm just
Yeah.
saying all the stress of,
Yeah,
of
of
the project.
course.
And just having the support,
Yeah.
like literally, once we had what do we call it, a design meeting, I would tell anybody, that's my first thing. If you don't understand,
Come have a meeting.
come have a design
Yep.
meeting. These people will sit down with you, and you'll have someone from each trade, and usually it's a supervisor or chief of that trade,
Awesome.
and they will sit with you and they will
Yeah.
go over your project with
Yeah.
you. Once we did that, it was a
Smooth
lot of
sailing.
yeah.
And that's why I wanted to say system, because like people get so scared. Come down here.
Yes.
Like you can
Our
make
doors
a phone
are
call, but
open.
come here.
Yeah.
From the security guard all the way up to the person checking you in,
Yeah.
to the clerks, the reviewers, to inspectors. They're so happy to help us.
Yeah.
And it made me not scared to come here. 'Cause I was
Good.
very intimidated.
Yeah.
But once I came into this building, it became a second home.
Good.
So they helped us through this project so
Well-
much, even just being a lending ear. Even though they heard the same excuse time after time,
Yeah.
I felt like they heard it from the first time from me.
Never treated us like
No.
And also when
It was touching.
the thing I did that I'm happy, and I just want to reiterate that is, before I even started the project, I got to know who was
Yeah,
who.
we came here.
We came here first. We got to meet the chief of plumbing.
You were
the chief-
proactive
yeah.
about that.
So
Good.
when you're gonna do a project, it's always good to. This
Yeah.
is just my best practices that I've learned. Just go and meet where you're trying to do, is see what the
Right.
rules are, because a lot of times the rules are in place for our protection.
That's
And people
right, yes.
think that I love the inspectors coming do inspection, because they let me know where the contractors
Yeah,
are.
they
I
protect
don't know
us.
about that. That's a little extreme. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, they
no,
protect
they
us.
do.
It's
They
a
do.
protection,
They do,
because
they do.
even in my first location, just a short, real short story, if that inspector didn't catch what they caught, it could have cost us about $100,000
Yeah.
later and plumbing issues.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, yeah, it might sting a little bit if you fail an inspection, because who wants to fail?
Right.
But at the same time, it is for your protection.
And that's really what it's about. And I'm so glad you said that,
Yeah.
right? Because it
Thank
really
you.
is about that. As people are like, oh, why do I have to pull permits and all this? I said, you know, people do it and they get away with it. But the reason that process is there is for your protection. Because if they do something wrong, then someone else has another eye catching it. And so it's really there for the protection of the consumer, of those who are going to come visit your business if you're building a whole building, you know. So it's really there for your protections. And so I'm glad you had a good experience. I'm
Yeah.
glad you were proactive, though. And so that's definitely a message for those that are watching us, that want to open a business in Doral, or that are in the current process of opening a business. So one of the reasons I decided to do this podcast, and my first podcast was called Opening Doors. And that's because we want to open the doors of City Hall. We want people to feel that this building is their building, that we're here to serve you, that we're here to provide information, resources. We want people to feel like they can come here and we're your friends and we're here to help. And so that's what this is all about. And I'm really excited for you all. I hope you're loving Doral. Are you all living in Doral? I'm gonna put you on the spot now.
Not yet.
Not yet.
We
Not
have
yet.
looked.
Okay,
We
I
have
like.
looked.
Oh, you have. Okay,
Yes.
okay. Good. Yeah.
We
So
were actively
our
looking.
whole thing is live, work, learn, play.
Absolutely.
So, and we really, we're really striving to make sure that becomes a reality, and in everything that we do as we set forth a vision for this community. So thank you, ladies, for trusting in the city of Doral, for investing in the city of Doral. We believe in you. We hope you believe in us. Obviously,
Absolutely.
you do. And we appreciate you taking the time to be here and to share with us your story, your journey, and your experience on why to choose the city of Doral.
Absolutely. We're happy to be here. Thank you for having us on the podcast. And also welcome to Doral. I'm just excited about the leadership and the energy that you bring. You have
Thank
so
you.
much passion.
Thank
I
you.
watched you during the campaign.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I watched. No, I'm saying the energy
Just
was
kidding.
just amazing, and
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and you're female, you're one of us, so I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, let's rock it, you know.
Yes, awesome. Well, thank you so much, and thank you all for joining us on another episode of In the City con Cristi, where we get to learn and get to invite all the incredible people that make Doral the greatest place to live, work, learn, and play.
Peace.